best part of Borat is where he's out like at the animal farm and he's like, what kind of dog is this?
Was that the one same thing where he goes, how come there were so many veterinarians after the Vietnam War?
Here we go.
Hey, yo, if you got more than $100 in your pocket.
The flight was good, man. The Dallas flight from Omaha is super easy, so I try to come in as late as I can because you don't really do anything on Tuesday anyway. So my birthday today, so I did the birthday stuff with the kids and the wife and left at 5:30, and here we are. Gonna get this workout in. It's been a long time. I haven't fought since September, so it's good to feel it again. You know what I mean?
This is for Anthony, obviously with his mother passing a few months ago, and him coming off 3 wins and wanting to stay busy. He's a very selfless person outside of training camp and even in training camp. So for him, we just want this to be for him. We understand all the noise around it, and #1 contender fight, and I'm 100% confident he's gonna get the job done Saturday night.
This is Anthony Smith, dominating world-class jiu-jitsu player and coach, Scott Morton.
I feel like this is kind of right now.
No, we started in a totally neutral position.
Did you see us start in a neutral position?
Hey, stop, no one's talking to you.
Sprints for cardio for the day.
Fight week, she's ready to go. Just really weight management, breaking a sweat at night. That's why we're working out late, keeping around fight time, get that body clock on point. As you see, she's super sharp, man. Just trying to sweat and move and just kind of just review and drill everything we've been training the whole camp, and she's peaking and ready. Since the last matchup, whatever. You can't really say excuses. Juliana won the fight, but it was a 10% version of Amanda. It wasn't the Amanda that we all know. It just wasn't her. This one is going to be a completely different fight. Just excited, man. Just ready to go.
Last few days are scary, man. We're on point. So we're just doing some good old school drills and basics and just keep the mind sharp. So I don't think Julie was very sharp last fight. I think it turned pretty ugly for both women, and I think Julie's sharper. So I think Amanda's gonna try to prance around and probably try to point fight and not tangle up with Juliana. And I don't think that's her style. I think she's gonna abandon that at some point and wanna seek a finish. And if Amanda's sharper, like she says, then we have a Fight of the Year candidate again.
Juliana pulled it off, and then all of a sudden the stories started to spin, like, oh, she had an off night, and this and that, next thing. She took it personal, right? And that's the one thing that you never want Juliana to have, like, in her arsenal, because that just drives her. So literally, from the time that we were on the set of The Ultimate Fighter, we started camp, and she has not stopped. And she's more dangerous today than she was then, and we'll see what happens, but it's gonna be fireworks.
Toast.
The flyweight division is the best division in the UFC because it has the best athletes in the UFC. Like, you're talking about super athletes fighting at a very small weight. Obviously, we've just come off the trilogy with Moreno and Figueiredo, so now it's time for that division to move on. Kai, who's been coming up with some exciting finishes, which have been pretty rare in the flyweight division.
What I bring to this division is exciting fights, knockouts, and fan favorite barn burners. I put pressure on myself to go out there and entertain, and that's what separates me from this flyweight division. Expect nothing different come Saturday night. I'm coming in bad intentions, and I'm taking everything I've earned.
Just shake your Hey man, just worry about winning the world title, dog. Just busting me up. I don't get it. Just shake your arm, it's fine. You busting me up. Won't you worry about this title, alright? Bust it. We got bigger fish to fry. We're talking about my arms on Monday.
He's been in Missouri the 95% of the camp. Yeah, he's incredible. You know, it's been great having him. His work ethic is amazing. His knowledge in the sport is really good. It's been fun coaching. He may be one of the most coachable people I've ever had the pleasure to train. So he's a former champion for a reason.
We are ready, man. We are ready.
So this weekend, what do you think you do to Juliana Pena?
Oh, man, I'm gonna be precise, DC. You know, I can go 5 rounds, no problem. I'm just like happy and ready to go to be able to prove I'm the best, DC.
It's been a long time since we talked to you after a loss, right? I mean, what is the feel this fight week for you, knowing you got to get something back?
Lose the belt never was something that's putting me down or making me sad. Just me keep me like motivated and fire me up. When the lion is gonna attack the prayer, they don't always take the first time, but the second time it's gonna be more precise. I'm gonna get my belt back Saturday.
Hey guys, Derek Lewis.
How actually engaged are you at this point in terms of your fighting career?
I changed camps. I'm at a new camp now, and we just been having fun. I used to not like to even drive to the gym. Now I try to get there early. You know, like at least 1 minute earlier than I usually do. Right, Shane? Have I been late this camp?
No comment.
Oh, okay. All right. Get the camera off him. Get the camera off him. Back on me. But anyways, I go to the gym early.
If you get the Mega Millions, though, then do you still keep fighting? It's $1 billion now.
Mega Millions, I'm gonna buy the UFC. Now I'm gonna talk so much to the reporters. Ooh, I'm gonna dog y'all ass out like y'all do as fighters. Ooh. But old boy right here, you lost some weight though. You're looking good, man.
A little bit. I got a ways to go, but we started.
But you lost weight.
Yeah.
You're getting a little neck now. So you're looking good, man. Yeah. Maybe it's the shirt.
The worst compliment I've ever
No,
gotten.
no, maybe it's the blue shirt you usually wear.
Just a little preview when you buy the UFC. What we're up against.
I'm gonna light your ass up. I got all kinds of...
Tight fists. As a guy that's like shared the octagon with you, and I think you struggle when you start to lose your confidence. How do you keep giving yourself a chance?
You know, being a fighter, you think about the outcome 1,000 ways. And like whenever one of the outcomes that's playing out just how you thought it was, it's like a shock.
Yeah.
Like, damn, I'm like a prophet or something like that.
No, you are not a prophet.
No, I'm just saying.
What?
Wait, no.
You trying to sneak that on me? Like, you actually give me a good answer to try to sneak in you a prophet. No, you are not a prophet, no. Derek, you the man, bro. Yeah, that's my boy right there.
All right, but you got out of hand with that Popeye situation. Bro.
That was kind of up a little bit. But I like Popeyes, but like the reality is though, they sponsored you. I'm from Louisiana too. How they gonna sponsor you before me? Who look like they eat Popeyes more, you or me?
Right about now, you can do Wait till after the weight cut.